training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. Powerful running. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Allen looks to throw on second down. He'll air this one toward Coleman. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Corey Coleman, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bills have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
No problem there on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And a flag out right away, and I believe our day will begin with a 1st and 15. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They go play action here on 1st down. Rolling to his left. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And a nice gain of 21 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Watch him now, Barney!
Sony Michel, his first carry. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile. Stop.
And the ball is knocked out, and the Bills have recovered. That's probably bringing back nightmares of last week, isn't it?
No doubt about it. Right now, I'm looking over at the coaching staff, and I'm seeing the wheels turning in their heads, and you know what is happening? They're remembering how they started the season in camp, even in the offseason where they emphasized ball security, and they're wondering why the message isn't sinking in.
They have 5 turnovers last week, now 1 here in the opening quarter. And the Bills getting set to go. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a 1st down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his back.
They go back to Gordon here on first down. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Yo. Damn, Fabio.
Gone!
Can you hear me now?
On second down, here's Allen. Going underneath for Gordon. Shifts by him. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal.
They don't let people,
just the first quarter of tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season opener opponent.
He ain't got it. He ain't got it.
That could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a different story.
I asked him if I could work. They said no.
One man in the backfield, that's Gordon, second and goal.
I'm getting my ass beat right now, too, so I'm getting my ass beat to sleep.
3-19!
They'll give it to him up the middle, and he is met in his tracks behind
the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2, now third down.
You watching my game?
Now that was a terrific play. We're down here near the goal line, and only one word comes to mind for me, and that's overwhelmed. Because they absolutely overwhelmed the offensive line. He came free
I could have won
and
last game, though, versus J. Ray. I gave up. I don't know why. Huh? You
Line
right.
of scrimmage at the 4. Here's third and goal.
Let me go. Bro, it should be boring, bro. I played the game. I played still.
Third and goal, option right. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. And now the field goal team on for Buffalo. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here.
It's supposed to be the Saints.
And his kick is indeed good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Well,
How they got robbed?
Each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because
I just asked a question. How they got robbed?
But you caused the play. You did it.
I did. You damn right.
The penalties got him
I asked a simple question. How they got robbed?
Here we go. Green.
Following the penalty, here's Gordon. And he takes it.
Which one you talking about? You talking about the rubbing the passer?
Melvin Gordon, his second
Which one you talking about? We talking about the you said the Chiefs got robbed.
Now the extra point.
Oh yeah, the Saints definitely got robbed. Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Extra point safely through, and it's now 14-0.
It'd have been funny. Brothers, it'd have been funny for me.
Away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the
They have to stay here for good.
The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know they have a script to start the ball
game. Atlanta's New Orleans
typically
second
those
home.
scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet.
They should have been in that dome. I want to see an epic quarterback Super Bowl.
Get that 0 off the board.
Yeah.
This drive starts out on the ground with Michelle.
Yeah, of course. Thompson gonna torch that defense.
Backed up to the 24. That's
what's crazy is, bro, this is second year that we play a former player from last year. From last year? No, year before.
To the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline as a play caller. You're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action or stick something to him between the second and the third level.
He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And he's able to get out to the 32.
He said he'll get off in there.
The reception good for 7. It's third down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And
that's going to be the icing on the cake for the Atlanta fans, boy.
First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
That'd have been.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here.
Nah, I think they're going to. I think they got good too.
They're going to look to throw. Oh, he almost had the rare interception.
You don't know
that. The big fella couldn't hang on, though. Incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the score.
I think, what's they saying going to be next?
High kick, and he got all of it.
What's they saying next?
The Bills offense gets ready to head back on the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
But the fucking what's the name? The Raiders gonna be what's the name? Fuck, in Vegas.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Watch him now, Barney. Barney. Gun, gun. Gun, gun. Gun, gun. Gun, gun.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Here's second and 10 now from the 35.
My bad. I had to take a piss. I didn't want to hear y'all niggas MVP.
Finding some room at midfield. And all the
I hate playing this nigga too.
Bills touchdown. A big play there.
Man, I was so mad, bro. Don't worry, Dillashaw don't go back and he gonna go back and get that belt back.
How about that touchdown, partner?
I heard he slipped.
Probably missed it. I looked away for just a second, and they were in the end zone.
The extra point up and good, and that makes the score 21-0.
Hey, go look at the eclipse, bro. Go look at the eclipse. The eclipse outside right now. The eclipse. The moon should be covered now.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Yeah.
This is taken at the
fucking
3.
beautiful.
Oh, good move.
It's until it moves. It should be covering the moon right now. It should be full cover right now. Passing out.
Yeah, this is going to put them back with not great field position.
So they really got zero
like
benefit at all.
like next couple hours.
Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
The moon eclipse. But I got one pass. I got 1 yard.
Fake here on first down. Rolling to his right.
My quarterback is fucking trash.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it. Don't you think, Farmer?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute ball.
I don't cuss like that. I'm not a cusser. I'm a really nice person.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Cuss words like that. Ask Khalil. Yeah. I don't ever cuss, bro.
They'll set up to throw. Oh, the rookie nearly had the pick. Probably should have had it. 3rd down now.
Nah, that motherfucker is nice, though. I wish I had a fucking telescope to take a picture of that bitch.
Every snap, another nice job there to force an incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
All right, here we go.
They'll drop the throw, and he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a 1st down.
The goal for any offense
what you
versus
talking about?
his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver.
Yeah, I gotta
any defender can step
re-download
up.
They
mine.
did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
You trying to hop on Destiny after this game?
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And
Yeah, taking that here. I mean, taking it half to sleep.
Out of bounds there. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd
I'm sorry.
down.
Well, they're unable to convert that
Following
into
bad
much, but
influence.
it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
She gotta see me first. Hold on, she gotta catch me first. Nah, I ain't that slow now. I'm gonna call him tomorrow. If the office open tomorrow, I'm gonna call tomorrow and find out.
Smith catches left side. And at a
Hopefully you get
42-yard
some
line
news.
here,
All right,
brought
you
down
leaving this
there.
day. As long as it ain't
They
before
just
the
keep
Super Bowl.
marching right along.
If
First
it's
down
before
on
the
a
Super
pickup
Bowl,
of
I'm
8
like,
there.
y'all can fuck off.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Shit, I'm telling him to fuck off. Until I'm busy that day.
He'll look to throw. Open man left side is
Going like that.
Gronkowski.
I go to jail.
Give him 9 there.
I ain't trying to go to jail.
Seeing that play and understand just
Hell
how tough
no.
it is to cover tight ends, especially
Listen,
the
you
ones
ass to
running
jail
around
if you
the
do some
NFL
dumb shit
nowadays.
like that.
Makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a
Oh God,
really
bro.
difficult time.
Join the military,
get to
bro.
sit
You
up here with
can't.
me.
You can really
Yeah,
can't
and
do
that's
shit.
fun, isn't it?
You
And
can't
what a
like.
really nice game
You
right
can't
there
go
on first
AWOL
down for
without
them.
them knowing
Brings
shit,
up a
bro.
nice 2nd down for
If
them.
they don't know
That
where you
last
at, bro,
catch short of the marker
they
by
can
just
work.
a
They
yard.
can.
Leaves him
They
with a
can.
very
If they
manageable
can't find
2nd
you, you got
and
report.
1.
If you traveling, you got everything, bro.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And a dump off to White. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Because they own you.
Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he
They
got
own
hit.
you, though.
Great tackling because that's what you're taught. Don't give up
Fuck,
yards
man,
after
everybody
the
OB
catch.
like that,
And most
so.
offenses make a living
I'm just serving
off
this
of yards
country.
after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go
Come on,
into the
you wanna
score
join me?
sheet, but they count big
Nah,
for
yeah, I
moving
can
the
go to the
ball,
arm. I'm going to
stretching
the
the
base.
field.
It's a difference.
Really nice open field
I'm going to
tackle.
the nicer branch. I'm going to the nicer branch.
Looking to throw. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. The 20, 10, and he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown.
I'm going to the Navy.
That pick 6
I'm going to Navy
extending this
because
lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get
Who's
to the locker
second,
room, try and regroup, and come out to start the 3rd quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the 2nd half.
Hell yeah, that shit. Oh, man. Boy, I love swimming. If the pool was open right now, I go swimming every day before I go to work.
Here in this first half.
Bro, I'm getting my ass kicked, bro. I'm really not even playing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This will be taken in at the 1. And it'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive. But they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around
me
outside
for a while now, right? That shit's fucking freezing outside.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time, first half. You still got a chance.
But last year, my quarterback had 50.
This has to be a drive.
My quarterback had 46 interceptions last year.
You're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays,
I know
specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
It ain't fun, but you know, I wish nigga would be on a mic.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
I keep trying, bro. You gotta try. You may not succeed, but you gotta try. Nah.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And an alley to run. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make.
Sometimes
you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't
Bro,
make something worse.
Have you started watching Season 2 of Punisher yet?
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Boy. That shit is getting good. I'm on episode.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Yeah, I'm on episode 4. You watch Season 1, right?
But not before they work it across midfield. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice game there. This one goes for 20.
I'm trying to watch The Arrow.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back to Foxborough after this.
Oh, you missing it. Nah, see, that shit caught my attention the whole time. I want to know. There was a couple boring episodes, you know. You can't be mad at that. Every show got boring episodes.
Back to throw now on first down. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Now they got to get to the line quickly. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man
Fuck
wins in
that.
the running game
Have
for
you
an
seen
offensive
Gotham
lineman versus a
yet?
defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away
you gotta
from your
watch
guy
it.
trying to throw the football.
Go back and watch it.
The Patriot passing game is
Shit's
rolling.
getting
They've got
real
another
now.
first down.
Like it's just like they just created Joker, like the real Joker. At first they introduced him, but it wasn't like you know who Joker is, right? It's somebody twin brother.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
If you probably won't watch it,
but
a
little too far. It's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There
right
wasn't a hole
now,
open in the
Season
zone.
4.
You'd have to think on early downs like that
Joker
first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Actual Joker. He's like created a whole
Now
Joker.
he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
He got twin brother named Jeremiah.
And inside the 20
Jerome
before he's brought
died,
down.
and he left
He's got his first catch here before
a gift to
halftime,
his
and
brother
it goes for a first down.
with a special like spray or whatever you want to call it. It hit the brother and it turned the brother into
the
a
Patriots
Joker
into the red zone for the first time. They have a first and 10 at the 18.
Yeah.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
Bro, I'm tapping fucking X, bro.
23-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts.
But what's that having nightmares? Not nightmares, but he having dreams about being. He's having dreams about backs and shit. So that's going on right now. So Bruce Wayne is having his back moment. Then fucking like they blew the city up now.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He almost had it. The big D lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete.
Because you're a rich white man.
New England on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll look to throw. Over the middle to Smith. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
Well, the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside. Make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run.
And he's going to get into the end zone. So cue up the Gronk spike. It's a Patriot touchdown. Rob Gronkowski.
Right now,
the first half is winding down.
They trapped what's the name? They trapped them in Gotham right now.
Extra point, hug the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And it's now a 28-7 ball game.
Rajal Gould blew up all the bridges in Gotham, so they taking people by boats right now. Rajal Gould. You know Rajal Gould is also in what's the name too.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
I watch what's the name too. Even though it's boring, I watch Supergirl just to get the twist in seeing what happens with it. And
just 11 seconds to go in the half as they have it 1st and 10.
That's the only reason I watch it. Other than that, it's boring.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. We're about to go in the second half. Well, I'm about true clock though. See, I got re-download mine. Line of scrimmage again. The
see,
25.
I got that
second and
fast
10.
internet, so I ain't got to really.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And he'll work his way across
it'll probably be
so we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
It is. Bro, it took me for, bro, it took, I was at Pooya, but if I was at my house, bro, when I had,
the Patriots
when I was
offense now, they work their way back onto the
Red
field.
Dead,
They
it
have the
probably
ball
took
here
me
for
less
the
than 8
inaugural
hours. It
drive
took
in
me
the
8
second
hours
half.
to actually
Pretty
bring
big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made
The
in that
internet
locker
wasn't
room.
Too hot
And I
down
never
there,
wanted
but
to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it though. This is a really
nowhere to go here. He lost the football, but I think the Patriots are going to hang on to the football. They do. They get it back.
On plays like this, when the ball comes
You
free,
got
it's
Red
often
Dead, don't you?
unusual
You
for the
get
team
Red
that
Dead.
lost it to get it back.
That's
Because
a
this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually
actually
looking in
60
the other
hours
direction,
to beat the
downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the
I
ball.
haven't beat the game yet.
Detroit! Detroit!
He'll look to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Yep, that's how I've been
Coverage
doing.
there by
That's why I
Von
beat
Bell.
the game yet. I've
And
been
Charles,
playing
gotta
all
like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of
Yeah,
plays.
Yeah, they get the
Just gotta add
sack
some
on
more
first
shit to
down,
it.
then they
It's still
force
a
the incomplete
beta
pass.
stage.
Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Man,
This offense
bro,
in
there's
desperate
so
need
much
of a conversion as they come up
the
on
map
third
is
down.
so fucking big, bro. It's fucking ridiculous.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
6 gonna be real.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Video game map. I'm not looking at it.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Metal Gear 30. 4 o'clock 4.
Detroit! Detroit! Now let's go! Green 39! Green 39!
The first Red Dead is on there.
Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. On the left side, it's McDonald. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
San Andreas. What's name came at 26? PUBG. Elder Scrolls is at 25. Elder Scroll Oblivion is at 24. Oh shit. Legend of Zelda.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Far Cry 2, 22.
Now Gordon on 1st down. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Fallout
so that
4.
flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore
Dragon
how
Age.
you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Grand Theft Auto 5 is at 19.
Now it's 1st and
Assassin's
10. A
Creed
big
Black Flag
mistake,
is at 18.
especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
World of Warcraft is at 17.
Set! 319! 319!
You probably looking at like what's the
Throwing
name?
on 1st down is Allen. Flushed out right. Powers through, eluding the pressure right. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Josh Allen, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills
Witcher
will
3,
extend
the
their
Wild
lead.
Hunt is at 16.
Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his
Some
own, and
should
it worked
call-
out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to
Xenoblade
themselves, was the coverage
Chronicles
too
is
good
at,
to allow him to run the football? But I think you'd rather take your chances with him
15.
doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to
ARM,
the end zone.
ARMA is at 18. I never heard that game before in my life. Ghost
Now the
Recon
try here for the
is
point
at,
after.
13. Operation Flashpoint Dragon Rising is at 12.
The point after is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds
Star
up
Wars
successful.
Galaxy is at 11. Burnout Pursuit is at 10.
The kickoff unit is out on
True
the field,
Crime
and they will send
Streets
this
of
one
LA
away.
is at 9.
And this will not be
Just
returnable.
Cause is
It's
at
out of the
8.
back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
7.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
15. Let me explain real quick.
They go play action here on first down. Going to air it out deep for Gronkowski. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down.
To Cruz.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Line of scrimmage, again, the 25, second and 10.
And Elder Scroll 2, Daggerfall.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Forced out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they struggled
so
far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
New England on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Back to throw here. Flush to his right. And to the right side here, it's Allen. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Wait a second, that's got to be a mistake. They declined it.
Fuck
It doesn't make any sense, right? I mean, it doesn't at all because you want that penalty.
If I ever get on the game, bro, I can't even fit the pick. I can't even put the whole back.
I am so confused right now.
But I'm going to load it up just to show you them that.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19. You can't block me. You can't block me.
On first down, Allen. Looking deep downfield. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Melvin Gordon, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bills continue to pour it on. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
You have plenty of people who can catch the football. You don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now out come the Patriots. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Oh, you didn't practice. I just play. It'll give me something to do. You feel me?
Line of scrimmage, again, the 25, 2nd and 10.
It give me a reason to get on the game.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Right back for Allen. This time he finds it complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I really don't.
17 yards there for the Patriots as they got themselves a first down.
Hit me up to play my Madden game. I don't get on the game.
This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Dancing to his left. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time
and
then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
We could play Destiny all night. I know it ain't gonna happen. Oh, good.
They're going to look to throw. To Michelle on the dump ball. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
We need to finish a way out.
And that'll make it 3rd and 1.
We need to finish that bitch.
Hurry up, here we go.
He'll look to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
I can still.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up
with
the defender and find a way to
start
start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
We got to start over.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Bro, I've been waiting for this oxtail for almost 2 weeks now. You don't think I'm going to enjoy my oxtail, Leah? I've been waiting 2 weeks.
The rookie Allen sharp on this drive as he leads his guys up 1st and 10. Now a handoff. This is Gordon. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Can you hear me, Lou?
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Back now in Foxborough. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
I can hear you now. Look at your snap. Look at that snap, boy. That snap.
Blue 90!
Blue
90!
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Wow. Yeah, I ain't getting no more overall pick.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Lucky 56.
Yeah, look, that motherfucker
Blue 90.
good.
Blue 90.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen going underneath for Gordon. And he's going to get this inside
Loki?
the 30.
I need to get Cam ready.
The Bills passing game, getting them down the field. They've got another first down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
From a Murray State. That nigga go hard.
Here we go now. 319. 319.
How?
Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
And my dog because his emotion got over him last night.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. Throw left side, complete. That's McDonald. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. This drive has been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it in, throw it, go play action, and take your shot at the end zone.
John Carl's a fucking beast.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Allen going to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Marquise Goodwin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills add on. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
So they are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead will swell by 1 more. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So the Patriots coming out now. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Allen. And it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
Here we go. Boom, landed.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And this drive will start.
But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here.
Set. Boom, landed.
Now the handoff comes to Gordon. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Melvin Gordon, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point attempt here still to come. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there, a 22. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
What's up, Black Fabio?
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
60, though.
They don't need to run another play here before
They got
the
they
2-minute
got it on the
warning.
PS3
Let's see if they do it anyway. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. New England on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw. And incomplete here on 3rd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. And here come the Bills. They come into enemy territory, and I don't care what the matchup is in the National Football League. You're up like this late in the game on the road. This feels pretty good.
Oh, it feels fantastic. Anytime you get a road victory in the NFL, that's a big-time accomplishment, and to do it this convincingly, that just tears up the script that every home team has, which is nobody comes into our house and pushes us around. They took care of business today.
Yeah. A big seam, and he might go all the way. Past the 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right?
I sent him an invite already. I sent him another invite. I did.
Something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say we'll get better as we go forward.
Complete. Smith has it. And he'll get to the 29-yard line. Brought down there. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
No, Phil told me to watch. I try to watch what's the name, bro? Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones. I cannot get it.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Plus the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
I see where nigga got his sister start grabbing her nipples. I said, what the fuck? I said, oh, hell no.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete.
What the hell going on?
As time has run out.
Somebody told us a lot of
football game.
A lot of most wars get started over some sister or their cousin or some shit like that.